Hello everyone, today we are going to integrate this expression and we are going to use the integration by parts technique because there are two reasons to this. Firstly, they are of totally different functions. One is an exponential function, the other is a trigo function, and secondly, there are two parts to it. Now first, let's identify u using the acronym LIATE. Now since t, which is a trigo function, comes before e, an exponential function, let u be equals to sine 2x. Now immediately differentiate u with respect to x to give us 2 cosine 2x. Secondly, let's identify dv over dx, which is simply e power x. Now we know that we are on the right track if we could integrate this term easily. Thus, by integrating this with respect to x, v is simply e power x. Now with these information in place, let's plug in to the integration by parts formula. So let's take u multiply with v, as you can see from the arrow over here. Put a minus sign, it is always a minus. Then take v multiply with du over dx, which gives us 2ex cosine 2x dx. Now it seems that we need to do another round of integration by parts, as you can see over here. Not to worry, let's employ the exact same technique to manage this. Now let u be equals to cosine 2x now, and du over dx will then be equals to minus 2 sine 2x, while dv over dx is equals to 2 e power x. Integrating this with respect to x, we will then have v equals to 2 e power x. Again, let's place all the information over here in the second statement. Now it is equals to e power x sine 2x minus, let's open a bigger bracket to give us 2 e power x cosine 2x minus, be careful over here, integrate minus 4 because 2 is multiplied with minus 2, e power x sine 2x dx, and let's close off the bigger bracket here. By simplifying further, we will then have e power x sine 2x minus 2 e power x cosine 2x minus 4, because minus is multiplied into the expression over here. Integrate e power x sine 2x dx. Now it seems that there's a never-ending loop of doing an integration by parts technique because of this term over here, but if you could observe even closer, this expression is actually similar to the original expression that you see over here. So what I'm going to do is to employ a technique by writing the original function on the left-hand side of the equation, as you can see. And the next step is to bring minus 4, integrate ex sine 2x to the left-hand side of the equation. Now think about it this way. If e power x sine 2x is represented by a, it means that there is a minus 4a over here on the right-hand side. Now if we bring this term over to the left-hand side, we will then have 5 of ex sine 2x dx. And this will be equals to e power x sine 2x minus 2 e power x cosine 2x. Now very simply, to get the integral of this expression, we just need to divide 5 on both sides of the equation, and we can factorize e power x on the terms on the right hand side of the equation and finish it off by writing a plus c, which represents an arbitrary constant. Now I do hope you have learned something from this video. If you have any questions or comments, do leave them down in the comments box below, and thank you so much for taking time to watch this video.